My name is Daniel, and for 7 years, I believed I had everything a man could ever want. A beautiful home, a successful career, and a woman who made every ordinary day feel like something worth living. Olivia wasn't just my wife. She was my best friend, the person I called first when something went wrong, the person whose laugh I could hear from 2 rooms away, the person I had built my entire world around. Or at least, that is what I thought. Olivia was a senior manager at a large marketing firm. Her job was demanding. Long hours, late meetings, weekend emails. I understood that. I had always understood that. I was proud of everything she had achieved. She worked harder than anyone I had ever known. So when she started coming home later than usual, I did not question it. When she said there were client meetings running over time, I believed her, because that was what love looked like to me. Trust without conditions, faith without evidence. I never imagined that the thing I was most proud of would become the thing that destroyed me. It started with small things, things that felt almost too small to mention. She came home one evening almost 2 hours later than expected. I was sitting in the living room when she walked in. She looked different, not tired the way someone looks after a long meeting, different in a way I could not quite name. Her eyes moved around the room before they settled on me. Her smile came half a second too late. "Everything okay?" I asked. She laughed softly. "Just a busy day," she said. "You know how it gets." She kissed my cheek, walked to the kitchen, asked what I wanted for dinner, and the moment passed. I told myself I had imagined it. I told myself I was tired. I told myself she was telling the truth. I was very good at telling myself things. Days passed, then weeks, and slowly, without me fully realizing it was happening, small things began to accumulate. Olivia start keeping her phone closer than she used to, always within reach, always face down on the table when we ate dinner together, always on silent. One evening a message came through while she was in the kitchen. Her phone lit up on the sofa beside me. I glanced at it the way you glance at anything that lights up near you. Just a reflex. But she was across the room in an instant, picking it up before I could see anything. "Sorry," she said with a small laugh. "Work emergency." She took the phone to the bedroom and closed the door. I sat in the living room, and for the first time, something cold and quiet moved through me. Something I did not want to name. One Saturday morning, Olivia told me she had an important client presentation at the office. On a Saturday, she said these things happened sometimes, that I knew how demanding her job was. I nodded. I said, of course. I said I understood. But something inside me, that quiet, cold something that had been growing for weeks, would not let me stay still. For the first time in 7 years of marriage, I did something I had never done before. I waited 5 minutes after she left. Then I got in my car, and I followed her. I am not proud of it, but I am also not ashamed of it, because what I found at the end of that drive changed everything. She did not stop at the office. She drove across the city, to a part of town I did not recognize. She parked outside a small cafe on a quiet street. I pulled over half a block behind her, sat in my car, watched. A man came out of the cafe, tall, well-dressed, confident. He walked straight to her like someone who knew exactly where he was going, like someone who had done this many times before. Olivia smiled when she saw him, not her polite professional smile, her real smile, the one I thought belonged only to me. They embraced, not a greeting hug, the kind of embrace that tells you everything without a single word. I sat in my car, and something inside me, that I would never fully be able to put back together, broke. I drove home. I do not remember the drive. I do not remember parking the car. I remember sitting on the edge of our bed, in the dark, staring at nothing. Later that night the rain started, heavy and relentless against the windows. Olivia came home 2 hours later. She called my name from the hallway. I did not answer. She found me sitting in the dark bedroom. She asked if I was okay. I told her I had a headache. She brought me a glass of water, set it on the bedside table, said she hoped I felt better, and went to make dinner. I lay in the dark, listening to her moving around the kitchen, and thought about what it means to share your life with someone who is sharing themselves with someone else. The next morning I woke up before she did. I made coffee. I sat at the kitchen table, and I waited. When Olivia came downstairs, she looked at me, and I think she knew. Before I said a single word, something in my face, something in the stillness of me. I looked at her and asked only one question. Who is he? She froze, completely, like every system in her shut down simultaneously. The coffee cup in her hand, the morning light coming through the window, everything perfectly ordinary. Everything completely destroyed. Her mouth opened, then closed. Her eyes filled with tears. And in those tears, I had my answer. Before she said a single word, Olivia admitted everything. She sat down at the kitchen table and told me the truth she had been hiding for months. His name, how it had started, how long it had been going on. She said it had begun as a friendship, a work contact who became something more. She said she had not planned it. She said she had tried to end it twice. She said she was sorry. She said she still loved me. She said she did not want to lose what we had. She begged for another chance. I listened to everything, every word, without interrupting, without shouting, without crying. When she finished, I sat quietly for a long moment. Then I said, I believe that you were sorry, but sorry does not rebuild what this took apart. Trust is not something you repair with words, Olivia, and I cannot spend the rest of my life wondering. You took that from me, and I do not know how to get it back. She cried, and I felt the specific terrible sadness of watching someone cry for something they caused. The divorce was finalized 4 months later. The house was sold. We divided what we had built together, piece by piece, year by year, memory by memory. And then it was done. I moved into a small apartment on the other side of the city, smaller than anything I had lived in since my 20s. But it was mine, completely mine. No secrets in it, no hidden conversations, no version of my life that I did not know about. I threw myself into work. I ran every morning. I rebuilt slowly and without rushing. Some days were harder than others. Some mornings I woke up and the weight of it was still there. But I kept moving, one foot in front of the other. Forward is a direction that always exists, even when everything else feels lost. And slowly, one ordinary day at a time, I found myself smiling again. Not a forced smile, not a brave face, a real one. The kind that surprises you when it arrives. The kind that tells you something inside you has healed, and you did not even notice it happening. Someone once told me, the greatest revenge is not making someone regret losing you. It is becoming so genuinely happy that their regret no longer matters to you. I did not understand those words when I first heard them. I understand them now, completely.